Hey YouTube, welcome back. It's the same day. I got a comment on my last video that a gentleman that subscribes said he couldn't hear me very well. So I try to adjust my microphone, which I have flipped on my necklace here, so it's closer, so I'm hoping everybody can hear me. Now I was going to post this and be like, oh, it's been a couple days. No, it's still somewhat early in the day. It's going on 6 p.m. Got more work done, and I just want to share the next steps. Now, this video is not going to be posted tonight because I got too much to do, but I'm going to keep up on showing what's going on. Alright, so this is where I get to play a guessing game. What film piece comes in front of what film piece? When I took the battery out to preserve the battery on the camera, the memory card came out. But this is where we stand right now. I've got the die-chem laid out. I've etched my line in the shape of this previous blade. And the only thing I gotta do is mark out where my drill hole or pinholes are gonna go and go from there. So that's gonna be the next step, other than cleaning this up. That is currently what's going on. Mr. Bean is enjoying his swimming pool. Mr. Bean, what are you doing? There you go, boy. Are you in the water? Are you in your pool? Are you in your pool, Bean? There you go, boy. Yeah. Imagine that dog gets in that damn thing. It's alright. Give him a bath to wash him. He thinks it's going to kill him. Yeah. Alright, so I'll show you what we're at now. Now the forge is still cooling down. I had a bit of work to do, and this piece here that looks like crumb, it was bent like a banana when I initially started grinding off the forge scale. Well, what I ended up doing is throwing it back in the forge, heating it up, and I ran it over here to the vise. I stuck it in there and I clamped it tight, and it took the warp out of it, to the best of my knowledge. Looks pretty straight. Go for the long shot. Yeah. Anyway, next up, get out my die-chem, the red marking fluid, and I'm going to paint one side, probably the side since it's exposed, and I'm going to lay the old attempted Damascus on there. I'm going to mark it out with my scribe tool, which is somewhere in this mess of parts. Somewhere in this mess. It's a mess. And it's so funny because I'm like, oh, I'm so happy I made so much space, but I got a mess everywhere else. But this next step is to scribe the outline onto that steel, use the disc grinder, and then cut that out so it looks like that. Attempt to drill my holes, get my finger well in there. Now I'm not sure if I need to do come on, focus. These pieces here for the thumb. I like that because it gives you grip, but I don't know if it's necessary, but I might do it anyway. But once I cut this shape out of this piece of steel, I'll find out if it forge welded. If it forge welded, I will be happy, and just go from there. All these deep pit marks, this can be the difference between the 15 and 20 on the outsides and the 1095 in the middle. So it should show a pretty good contrast. So, alright, so I centered the old Sami Damascus onto that billet, and I cut it out. This is rough shape because I gotta use my belt grinder here, but cutting in the middle, not the edges where it was welded, cutting into the middle of it, everything all the way around, this time appears to be solid. So just gotta grind it to shape, drill my handle holes, put the little belly in it for my finger well, Still hot because I just got done grinding with the disc grinder, cutting it to rough shape. But that's where we're at right now, folks. Happy to go. Happy that looks solid. I mean, I didn't cut at the weld. I cut well in the weld. Matter of fact, to show you how far into the weld I cut, this is cool enough to touch. Ish. Alright, so this outside here, that's the garbage weld. So I cut in that far off the weld on all four sides to reveal a solid core. So with any luck, this will work. But yes, am I saving this stock? Yeah, all this crap that's on the floor because it's too hot to hold and I don't want it sitting on my wooden bench. Yeah, I'm keeping that because I might do a canister Damascus at some point in time if I ever get a, I don't know, a press, because can't do canister Damascus very well with a hammer. But next step, profile that to shape based on my scribe lines that run through, down and around, and that's where I'm going to leave off for now. This is not the end of the footage, but that's where I'm going to leave off for now for the night. Hey YouTube, I spin around slowly, looking to see what light works best, and it's not that way. It definitely is not that way. So I think this way it works. So, been working on the knife. I changed the last video out and did more work. I'll show you. So here's what we have. Drill out the holes. Got it profiled enough. Got it tempered. Well, not tempered, but quenched. And this bad boy is thick. I got the grooves for the thumb and the spine. Next is to clean it up, put it in the oven, temper it, and go from there. Yeah, so I just want to do a quick update because next thing is fire up the oven and put that thing in there. So we're gonna go with that for now. I hope you guys have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Comment, please, and like my videos. My last video had 44 views and only 3 likes. You guys don't like what you see? Son of a bitch. Just like it. I mean, if you don't like it, you tell me why you don't like it, so I can make it better. Alright, man. Peace out.